Moving on to another breaking update, a day after M. Sivasankar, the former Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister of Kerala, was taken into ED custody. The suspended IAS officer was arrested last evening and today will be produced in the Principal Court session. Now, it is being said that several protests against the Pinarayi Vijayan government has also been held in different parts of Kerala. First up, we have also accessed the arrest order by the ED and we'll be going through the important points there that have been mentioned in this arrest report. Now it goes on to say that the FIR in the crime and other materials that have been collected, thus far it has been revealed that such offences has been carried out throughout the state of Kerala and proceeds of crime has been generated. Also, PMLA has so far revealed that the accused in the case have committed such scheduled offences, and by indulging in criminal activities related to scheduled offences, huge amounts of proceeds of crime were generated, and the accused persons are possessing, concealing, using such proceeds of crime for which this directorate has been collecting evidences with corroborative evidences. So that is also being said with the mention of Swapna Suresh and also with Sri Sivasankar that has been mentioned, the former Principal Secretary of to the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, who right after his anticipatory bail that was rejected by the Kerala High Court yesterday, within 15 minutes, he was taken into custody by the Enforcement Directorate. And after hours of being in custody, his arrest happened thereafter. And today, he will be produced in the Sessions Court as we continue to give out all the pointers, the main pointers in the arrest order of the ED that has been accessed by Republic. We have Ashwin with us. So Ashwin, just give us the key points there. Right after Mr. Sivasankar's arrest that happened last evening, today he will be produced in court. The main pointers of the arrest order copy by the ED.
Republic TV has accessed this copy, and in this copy it very clearly says that M. Sivasankaran has been arrested under Money Laundering Act of Section 3 and he will be punished under Section 4. This clearly states that he has played a big role in the crime and he has used the proceeds of this crime. He has also, the ED charge sheet, also the arrest order also says that he has travelled along with Swapna and he has got involved in the transactions in which Swapna had played, the transactions of Swapna. So the ED is very clearly saying that despite of such mounting evidences against him, when he was questioned, he was not cooperating in the investigation, and that is the reason why ED was forced to take him into custodial interrogation. Now, the arrest order which we have accessed, the first time we are showing it in the public domain, then it clearly says it's not Section 9 or something, it's Section 3 under which M. Sivasankaran has been taken into custody. Today he will be produced before the special court which deals with the money laundering, and then the further charges will be put. But it's a big embarrassment for the Pinarayi Vijayan government, because in the first time in the history of Kerala that an IAS officer.
Point number 6 in this, Ashwin, because it's a long order copy there. Just quickly making that key point which says that Sri Sivasankar has accepted to have spoken to senior customs officer and made the request as per wishes of Miss Swapna Suresh. That's the arrest order copy there on your screens. Now, this clearly shows your active involvement in the offences committed by Swapna. This also amounts to misuse of public office and interference in the official working of the other government departments. Analysis of WhatsApp chats also indicative of the fact that Mr. Sivasankar, in your official capacity, might have called for the clearance of other diplomatic cargoes as well as the ones including the contained smuggled gold, because nobody could tell what was inside such diplomatic bags once cleared unexamined. Also, Ashwin, if you can continue throwing more light on that, because it is being said in this order copy that at least 21 consignments that were sent between 2019 and 2020 with the involvement of Mr. Sivasankar, who had helped the commission of the offence to take place. Misuse of his official capacity that is being mentioned in this order copy.
Absolutely, because in the previous submission in the High Court, when M. Sivasankaran had particularly tried to defend himself in seeking an anticipatory bail, the ED had submitted, the Additional Solicitor General had clearly said that M. Sivasankaran had called called customs officials and pressurized them not to look into the baggages. Now, this is a clear case. That is why this particular 6-point, as you rightly mentioned, says that he has misused his power, and particularly in getting transactions available for Swapna Suresh. It is very important to note that money laundering charges by the ED is the most powerful organization when it comes to investigation of this matter, and it's a very, very serious offense, because it is not just gold smuggling as well. If you read the charge sheet, also clearly says, it may not be just gold smuggling, but serious money laundering charges. Earlier, Republic TV had clearly spoken about this. We had discussed that 1.90 lakh US dollars were converted and taken abroad. So all these were submissions of the ED before. Now, if you connect all these strings together, this particular point, as number 6, as you rightly said, he might have called for the clearance of the diplomatic charges. Not just that, his active involvement in the offense, because it is not just introducing of his own chartered accountant is what Mr. M. Sivasankar had done. He in fact got involved, and the WhatsApp chats which ED has access, the mirror images which ED had access, clearly says that he was actively involved and he knew about what were the transactions which were happening in this locker facility, and which kind of helped ED pin down on M. Sivasankaran, because ED had again the ASG had said that M. Sivasankaran may be the key conspirator, and Swapna Suresh could be a pawn in this whole operation. That was the level of allegation which the ASG had filed in the court. So seeing this charge sheet, which is this five-page charge sheet, the 5-page arrest order, it clearly says that M. Sivasankaran's role in this is quite big, and he has played a big role in laundering money, in helping the prime accused, and colluding and conspiring in bringing gold and helping them access the calling customs officials and telling them not to check these baggages and get a clearance fast, and that is what customs 21 times gold had come. So all these amounts to anti-national activity. Now, what charges will be pressed? We have to see, because ED when it takes the case like this, this could destroy M. Sivasankaran's complete career. His benefits will be taken away. His properties could be attached if the crime is proved.
What position does it put the Pinarayi Vijayan government into this? Because all of those news that we broke first here on Republic, whether be it with the chats with the CA that was happening, the locker room also that was also involved, there are certain proceeds of crime where money that has been recovered and it is being added as the proceeds of crime from Ms. Swapna Suresh, that has also been mentioned. It goes on to say, as far as this order copy is concerned, you are a person of high influence in the state of Kerala and your custodial interrogation is highly necessary to further investigate the generation of proceeds of crime and its subsequent utilization and concealment. What the position does it put the Pinarayi Vijayan government now, because the opposition parties, Ashwin, are now up in arms and are demanding his immediate removal from his position as Chief Minister?
Absolutely, Amita, because it is not, it has been very clear that we had exposed that even to meet M. Sivasankar, there was commission taken, and Swapna had received huge amount of commission just for parties to meet M. Sivasankar. Earlier, a case which was connected to this, the Life Mission scam also, the MD had to meet M. Sivasankar, and a huge amount, about 51 lakhs, was taken as commission just to meet M. Sivasankar. Further which, everything was cleared out for the businessman. So M. Sivasankaran's role is it pinpoints. Now it kind of pinpoints with this document, with the 5-page document, clearly pinpoints that he had played a key role in handling the, as you rightly said, handling the locker facility, in helping
Yes.
Swapna Suresh manage her finances. And
the order copy also mentions that several chances that were given to Mr. F. Sivasankaran to come out and give his side of the story, but he continued to remain evasive and non-cooperative. So his custodial interrogation now became a must to help the ED to investigate further in this case. We'll be coming back to you for more on that, Ashwin, as when Mr. M. Sivasankar is produced in court today, and how many days of custody will the ED now be seeking from the court. Thanks very much. We'll be coming back to you.